Big story coming in at this moment, ladies and gentlemen. Tuesday, trouble mounts for the Gandhis after the investigation and questioning of Robert Vadra. News coming in, Enforcement Directorate has also filed its charge sheet in the National Herald case, which has troubled the Gandhis for some time. Remember, there has been questioning of the Gandhi family related to this case as well. Now, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi have been named in the charge sheet, which has been filed by the Enforcement Directorate in the National Herald case. The agencies has been, in fact, investigating various properties and, a diversion of the funds as far as the National Herald is concerned. Now, this, at this moment, is the big news, ladies and gentlemen, where the Gandhi family, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, all have been named in the charge sheet in the National Herald case. My colleague Anushka joins me with more details on this. Trouble mounts for the Gandhi family. Charge sheet has been filed, which also means, Anushka, investigation has been completed by the Enforcement Directorate in this case.
That's right, Ankit. Trouble mounts for the Gandhis. Today, the ED has filed a charge sheet against Congress leaders Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and others on charges of money laundering in the National Herald case. Now, Special Judge Vishal Gogne examined the charge sheet, which was filed on April 9 on the point of cognizance and posted the matter for further proceedings on April 25. The charge sheet also names Congress leaders Sam Pitroda and Suman Dubey as accused person. What the judge has gone on to say is that the present prosecution complaint shall next be taken up for consideration on the aspect of cognizance before this court on April 25, 2025, when the Special Counsel for the ED and IO shall also ensure the production of the case diaries for the perusal by the court. Now, in this whole matter, we do know that a few days ago, the ED had in fact started the proceedings to take possession of properties attached in connection with the AJL probe. Also, a separate issue had been issued by Jindal South for the Jindal Southwest Project Limited, who is the current occupant of 7th, 8th and 9th floors of the Herald House. Now, a little background on this whole case. This whole case had begun when the ED investigation that traces back to 2021 and is based on a private complaint filed by BJP leader Dr. Subramaniam Swamy in 2014. His complaint alleged a criminal conspiracy involving senior Congress leaders, including Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and others. Now, we are also learning that in the charge sheet, the name of Sam Pitroda is also in fact given, and for the alleged misappropriation of assets belonging to AJL through the control of a private entity called Young India. Yes, this has been a tough day for the Congress party and the senior leaders of the Congress party. Over to you.
Right. So several Congress leaders have been named, including Sonia and Rahul Gandhi. Apart from that, as my colleague was telling us, Congress leader Sam Pitroda, Suman Dubey are also named as accused people. In fact, in this case, the judge, while taking cognizance of this charge sheet, has said the present prosecution complaint shall not be taken up for consideration on the aspect of cognizance before this court on April 25, 2025, when the Special Counsel for the ED and IO shall also ensure that the production of the case diaries for perusal of this court. At this moment, ladies and gentlemen, the big news coming in that the Gandhi family, the top leaders of the Gandhi family of the Congress party have been named in the charge sheet in the National Herald case. Let me also bring in my colleague Aishwarya, who is joining us. Aishwarya, it's just not Rahul and Sonia Gandhi. The other person from the Gandhi family in trouble at this moment has also been Robert Vadra, who has been, inside the Enforcement Directorate office being questioned for the last several hours related to the alleged land scam in Gurgaon.
Well, that's right. It's almost 6 hours of grilling at the ED headquarters as far as Robert Vadra is concerned. He marched from his Khan Market residence at around 11 a.m. with his supporters who are not allowed to enter at this very area where I am reporting from, this Enforcement Directorate headquarters. And since then, it was just 1 hour when the time was given to him for a lunch break, and he went out and he came back. And since that point of time, it was continuing questioning that is going on, which pertains to a case that was registered in 2018, where a land was taken over by Robert Vadra's company, Skylight Hospitality Private Limited, and this was a 3.5-acre land which was just purchased for 7.5 crore rupees, and it was ultimately sold to DLF, which amounted to 58 crore rupees, and ultimately at that point of time it was the Congress government that was in power, and in return to that it was almost 350 crores of acres of land that was given to DLF, which benefited the entire company. According to the Enforcement Directorate, it was a fit case of money laundering, and therefore the reason perhaps Bhupendra Singh Hooda was also summoned back then, and he was questioned as well. But on April 8th, it was the first summon that went on, in which it was Robert Vadra who informed the ED that he can't come and he cannot produce himself in front of the Enforcement Directorate because of his personal work. Second summon was issued today, and since then the questioning is taking place as far as the Enforcement Directorate is concerned. He is still inside, but what Robert Vadra has been claiming is that it's a political witch hunt against the government, is misusing the agencies, and Robert Vadra also, while he entered the Enforcement Directorate, he stated that it is, of course, the Congress leadership who speaks about minorities, who speaks about the wrongdoings of this government, and in return the government misuses these agencies against the opposition leaders.
Right. Aishwarya, before I let you go, this now spells trouble, isn't it? At this moment, on Tuesday, when Robert Vadra is going through the questioning, Chargesheet has also been filed against Sonia Gandhi, and Rahul Gandhi have been named as accused as far as the National Herald case is concerned. Politically, this is going to be an explosive, in fact, week as far as the Gandhis are concerned. The Congress alleging vendetta. Meanwhile, the government is going to utilize this charge sheeting of the Gandhi family, not just now, but also in the elections to come.
Well, and certainly the Bharatiya Janata Party, since morning, we've been witnessing several reactions from the top leaders of the BJP. They've been clearly accusing the Congress party for indulging in such corruption, which amounts to thousands of crores, specifically the Gandhi family. When Robert Vadra was summoned and he was told to produce himself in front of the Enforcement Directorate officials, it was the BJP who stated that if not faring with the agencies, why skipping so many summons? But on the other side, also now the development coming in. Just remember last week, the Enforcement Directorate released a statement in which they stated that they are ready to take over the possession of almost 700 crores of the properties related to the AGL, which was owned by Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. And now the charge sheet had been filed by the Enforcement Directorate, which now is something that will amount to more trouble for the Gandhis, just not Sonia and Rahul, but also Sam Pitroda, Indian Overseas Congress chairperson, and Suman Dubey also have been named in this charge sheet. Remember, multiple raids took place from Mumbai, Lucknow, Delhi, at several locations where the AGL associates had properties. Several documents were seized as well. And finally, the charge sheet had been filed on 25th of April is the next hearing, when the judge will hear about the cognizance on these charges which had been leveled by the Enforcement Directorate. So more trouble mounting in for the Gandhis.
Trouble mounting there for the Gandhis. In fact, this is a big political hot potato as well. Let's listen into Nalin Kohli, BJP leader and lawyer, in fact, who is speaking on this issue at this moment.
They want to know directly on the issue. So that is between him and the agency. The second part is he comes out, he walks down to the Enforcement Directorate office. Now, this is not a fight on some principle. This is a fight, simple question of 7.5 crores becoming 58 crores and whether undue influence has been used. That's all. So the attempt of Mr. Vadra seems to be to try to give it a political twist when perhaps he has no credible answer on the core of the issue.
Thank you so much.
All right, that was Narendra Kohli of the BJP speaking about Robert Vadra's questioning. Remember, the Enforcement Directorate is questioning Robert Vadra in the land deal-linked money laundering case. The businessman and the brother-in-law of Leader of Opposition Rahul Gandhi, husband of Sonia, Priyanka Gandhi, appeared after second summon in this case. He marched to the office of the Enforcement Directorate and has claimed that agencies are being used against him by the central government.
The case that they're asking me about is a 20-year-old case. This is definitely politically motivated, and they can ask me as many questions. All the answers are given, all documents are given, and this is it. I think the ruling government always misuses the agency, and I'm having to face the same.
Misuse of the agencies, or is it investigation taking its own course? But after charge sheeting, in fact, there will be, of course, the trial which is going to begin, and where Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi could even be called in to record their statements and to face the trial as well. They have been named as the accused. As far as this case is concerned, the probe agencies have the Enforcement Directorate, which has been investigating this case, remember, has now named Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, and other Congress leaders and a private company, Young India, for alleged involvement in the money laundering related to the National Herald case. The Enforcement Directorate has also named Overseas Congress President Sam Pitroda and a Congress leader Suman Dubey as far as this case is concerned. Now, remember, on Saturday, the Enforcement Directorate had issued notices to take possession of immovable assets worth 661 crore rupees of the National Herald. These have been attached in November 2023 to the investigation into allegations of money laundering against Congress-controlled Associated Journals Limited, or AJL. The notices, which sought vacation of the premises, were fixed at properties in Delhi, Mumbai, and also in Lucknow. Investigation was started by the Enforcement Directorate in 2021 on the basis of an order issued on June 26, 2014 by the Metropolitan Magistrate Patiala House Court. The case is based on private complaint by BJP leader Subramaniam Swamy. Brijesh Kalappa, spokesperson of the Congress party, is with us at this moment, joining us on the broadcast. Pradeep Bhandari from the BJP also with us. Gentlemen, thank you so much for speaking to us. Mr. Kalappa, let me get your first reaction now. Mr. Rahul Gandhi, Ms. Sonia Gandhi, Sam Pitroda, Suman Dubey, all Congress leaders, top Congress leaders have been named as far as the charge sheet which has been filed by the Enforcement Directorate, sir.
Yeah, see, Ankit, as far as the BJP is concerned, for long, the BJP had been making a lot of allegations against the Congress party. And Mr. Modi himself said that there's so much of Swiss money, and if Swiss money is brought back, 15 lakh can be distributed to each Indian. So one could imagine the kind of, expectations that they had. Then nothing came from Switzerland, no money in Switzerland, right? Then they spoke about the 1,76,000 crore. They went to Badama Ji and all that and everything. Now they have finally come to a non-profit company under Section 25 of the Companies Act, and they are alleging today, after 11 years in power, that, there is massive corruption and there is this and that and all that. But there's no what is the money trail spoken about, how much of money has been kind of exchanged, and nothing like that. Just to kind of, after raising such high expectations.
Let me just add to it, sir. The allegation of the Congress party has been that this is a political vendetta. The BJP is using the tools and machineries at its disposal to, in fact, trouble the Gandhi family. But the fact is, after the charge sheet, the ball is now in the court of the court. So it is not the Enforcement Directorate. Whatever they have done in the investigation, now you have to face the court. Your top leaders will have to face the court to prove themselves innocent or otherwise, sir.
Of course, proving our innocence is nothing at all. It's no great deal for this reason that the ED has the most pathetic, record of prosecution. So therefore, I think less than 0.25% of their cases are actually prosecuted successfully. So this is, I think, as far as ED is concerned, that is a well-known organization which is a front for the BJP today.
Okay.
And everybody knows that ever since the BJP has come to power,
Okay.
BJP has developed fangs, it has developed teeth, it has developed all kinds of, organs to attack the opposition. And
Okay.
it's only mainly operating against the opposition, and everybody knows that. But anyway,
Okay.
I can only say that I can congratulate the BJP for their compensation, compensatory prize.
Okay,
Because
hold on
every
to
child
that
is
thought,
given
Mr.
some kind of
Kalapa.
a-
Let me get Pradeep Bhandari of the BJP to respond to what you've been saying. Mr. Bhandari, ED is the front which is being used by the central government and the BJP to trouble the Gandhi family. That's the charge of the Congress party. It's only a diversionary tactic being used to, in fact, hide from the troubles that the government is facing, or at least that's what the Congress is saying, sir.
Ankit, first of all, Mr. Kalapa should know that the conviction rate of Enforcement Directorate is not point some percentage, it is 93% in cases of PMLA. Point number two, had it been vendetta, we would have acted much in advance. We are the investigative agencies are following the due process of law. The essence of the case and the principle of the case is that the properties worth 2,000 crore were acquired by Mrs. Sonia Gandhi and Mr. Rahul Gandhi for mere 50 lakhs. So where was the remaining amount gone? Was it laundered? Who was responsible for it? And in fact, few days back, if I'm not wrong, the Enforcement Directorate also sealed properties worth more than 700 crore related to the AGL. So the investigation is happening as per due process of law. I remember Lalu Prasad Yadav also, when he used to be investigating, he used to say that I have not done anything in Fodder scam, but eventually the courts convicted him in Fodder scam. If the Congress party believes that the case is weak, it should follow the court's direction, because ultimately now the matter is sub judice.
True. If the matter is sub judice, Mr. Bhandari, then may I ask, then why does it become a political matter then?
Because the individuals who are involved are politicians. And if politicians will be involved, it is natural that individuals who will be in public life, they will be questioned, because now prima facie Mrs. Gandhi and Mr. Rahul Gandhi have to prove that where has the remaining
But
money...
Mr. Bhandari, that is the process of the law. That is going to take place in the court. Before that, could these individuals be deemed guilty, or at least be projected as one?
Well, we believe that Mrs. Gandhi and Mr. Gandhi are corrupt. But ultimately, it is for the investigative agencies to prove as per the adequate evidences.
Okay.
So if Congress party feels that our charge is wrong, it should wait for the court's order and the court's direction.
Okay. Mr. Kalapa, respond to what Mr. Bhandari is saying, that because it's high-profile people involved and the BJP has all the right to, in fact, take it to the people and attack the Gandhi family for what they believe is corrupt practices, sir.
No, see, yes, there are elections now in Bihar. So naturally, the BJP has nothing, because even the Waqf amendment has fallen flat on its face. Now, therefore, the BJP requires some kind of a fig leaf, and they are trying to think that, this kind of a fig leaf is necessary for them. And I can only say that good luck to them. Unfortunately,
important elections which took place before Bihar as well. Maharashtra was one case, so was Haryana. If the BJP wanted to utilize this, they could have used it then. They won the elections without, in fact, this Enforcement Directorate case or the Chargesheet being filed in it. So are you just saying that this is timed at Bihar? How does it help in Bihar, sir? Congress is a marginal player there.
No, for this reason that the BJP spokesperson just mentioned that the fodder scam and so on. So this is the narrative they want to build on. One. Two is they can't file a charge sheet at their will and pleasure. It has to be, they have to take the courts into confidence. So therefore, after having done whatever they had to do, they have now filed a charge sheet. And I think the Congress party or the people who are mentioned in the charge sheet are also now in a position to move the courts of the country under 482, seeking quashment of these
Absolutely.
proceedings.
All legal recourses, of course, are available to the Gandhis and the leaders, those who have been, in fact, involved, named in this. I'm completely out of time. Pradeep Bhandari, 10 seconds to you. It is Bihar that you are aiming through this exercise.
Ankit, you are such a senior journalist who travels on the ground. And honestly, there won't be a subtraction or addition of votes by filing a charge sheet against Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi. They have 0 votes in Bihar. They even do not have a double-digit vote share in Bihar.
Mr. Bhandari for speaking to NDTV. Thank you also to Mr. Kalapa. This is not the last, ladies and gentlemen, that you have heard on this. Charge sheet has been filed, but trust me, it is going to snowball into a big political, tu-tu meme between the Congress and the BJP for days to come.